Hello. And it's I bring it every day, and my name is Kelly. And I'm testing out technology again. Hopefully it's better today. So we'll see what happens. All right, I see some people. Let me see who they are. Let's go to the comments. We got Suzanne. Hey, good morning. So this is a surprise. Thank you for coming. Okay. Oh, so you're making granny squares to send to the crafty Floridian for Boggy Creek blankets. Good for you. Yes. That's awesome. Yeah, I got to get on my donation. But actually, I have a little bit of a donation pile that I'm compiling just to try to make sure that I get back into the swing. I was pretty heavily into donations about 2 years ago, and then I sort of slowed down, and then, it is what it is. But I'm going to try to get back to it. So I'm glad you're reminding me. And there's Flower Tammy. Hello. Hello. So I'm trying a little experiment, and let's see if this works. All right. We got one person. Oh, we got Sweet Sarah May. Hey, on Instagram. Good to see you. All right. So I'm doing some multi-streaming. We'll see how this goes. But anyway, so we got Suzanne, Flower Tammy, Jen Reeves. Good morning. You guys are awake. And then Sarah May on Instagram. Good to see you. Yep. So today I'm just crafting. And if you guys want to craft along, I'm trying one of those ruffle hats. Oh, it's hard to find donation recipients. Tell me more, Suzanne. Okay. See, lately it seems like people have been coming to me telling me like what they need and things like that. So, yeah, let us know what that means. So you're saying that you're making stuff but you're not able to donate it. Interesting. Now, the one thing I could say, and and it's up to you how you want to approach it, but um lately we've been having more religious thrift stores pop up. So they're associated with churches and prison ministries and things like that, and homeless shelters. So those are the places that I've noticed there's more and more of them popping up. So that might be where you might find a better place to donate. Because I know hospitals are a little bit tricky with the donations. But we got Donna, not the end. Good to see you. We got Sheila. Okay. Driving up your driveway. Please open the front door. Gave you thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. But that's the whole thing, but let me know, what problems you're having in terms of donating, because I'm just very curious if maybe other people might be having the same situation as you, possibly. So let me know. But anyway, but those are the places that I've noticed there's been a lot more of these religious thrift stores popping up. And then there's thrift stores associated with hospitals. And maybe, oh, hey, Nana Michelle, good morning. So the one thing that you might want to say is you might want to check in that area. I know hospitals are tough. Like I had some people turn stuff away before. And there's Shatika. Good to see you. Welcome in. Let's see, who else do we have? Yeah, Nana Michelle. I said hi. Okay, I think I got everybody. Yay. Yes, yes. Okay, oh, there we go. Suzanne's saying, I'm also going to make hats and scarves for the Iowa Special Olympics. Yeah. Oh, 2025. Okay. Now, what month of the year is that? Because I can't remember. Like, I used to watch it all the time on TV, but it's been years since I've seen that. Because we cut our cable. Ooh, it's been like, I want to say 10 years. We've been streaming for about 10 years. As soon as Netflix came out, or Hulu, I forget who came first, but as soon as those channels came, we cut everything. But that's good to know. So cool tones of blue, green, and purple. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that. The colors. So Nana Michelle, what are you up to? Oh, Lydia, girl, you were up late or early. What are you doing up? I thought you'd be like face down, asleep. Good morning, Shirley. Hey. Yes. Yes, that's true. So not the end saying hospitals and other charitable organizations can be picky. Yeah, that's what I found also. And they opened this homeless shelter's been here a while, but they did a little upgrade and added on, expanded. And so they're the ones that have been taking the donations right now. Yeah. In addition to the religious thrift stores. And Shirley said she cut cable. And there's Trudy Paxton. Good to see you. Yeah, and you bought an antenna. Wow. Yeah, my husband was like, he has a very narrow television / movie, what he watches. So for us, cutting cable was really easy because he was not a sports person. But in the Philadelphia area, the cable company owns all the sports, like all of them: hockey, basketball, football, but specifically football and baseball too. I believe they have almost exclusive rights to all those teams. So luckily for us, we're not that big sports people. So we're okay. Like once, when they took control of it, I felt bad because a lot of people, especially like the baseball people, were really into baseball. And when they took over all the exclusivity for that, that was a big, I remember people crying about that. So that was kind of tragic. But okay. So we cut cable too, bought an antenna. That's what Shirley's saying. Anna Michelle said, just got up, couldn't sleep last night. And actually, surprised I'm up early, drinking coffee and getting ready. Yep, same here. Had my coffee already. I could probably use one more though. Yeah, Lydia, that's what I'm talking about. You were hanging out with China and Jessica. That was a long live stream. Hopefully she got some good hours out of that. Yeah. That's good. That's a good way to get your hours. Yeah, to all the new YouTubers or people if you're thinking about doing it. But I'll tell you, I did one live stream that was 6 hours just for fun. I just wanted to see like how long I could pull it off. And I actually still had people coming in as I was leaving. Like I had to cut it off. But you get quite a few hours. And I cannot remember how many hours I got from that live stream. It was a lot. And I was small at the time. I think I only had like 100 or 200 people. So it really sort of got me going. And then just we were just talking about all kinds of stuff, crafting and life and food. Usually there's food. Let's see. Yeah, 5 hours. That's crazy, Lydia. Okay, so anyway, Shirley's saying we did cable, then satellite. My late husband only got half the NASCAR season. I know, isn't that tragic? Now we don't do NASCAR. That's the one sport I don't think I ever had much exposure to, other than like I know it exists, and I know sort of who the people are, but other than that, don't ask me like what kind of car they have, any of that details. Don't have it because we just don't get it either. Yeah, we don't get it on our TV. And let's see. And then Not the End is saying we have the Fire Stick. Still can't find anything to watch. Yes. And that's the tragic thing. I thought having all these channels was going to be amazing. And I feel like a lot of the stuff I've already seen, like in fact, when the Disney Channel came into being, we were so excited. We were like, yeah, we're going to, it's going to be great. And we pretty much had seen everything like in more than a couple of times, and we had purchased some of the videos, you know what I mean, back in the day. So I have all that stuff on VHS, which is crazy. And I want to get rid of them, but my husband's like, don't get rid of them because we have the infamous Aladdin. What's the one? The Aladdin VHS that has the let's see, how do I put this? It's dirty. The picture on it's dirty, and we have that one. And I thought that was hilarious that we actually have it, and didn't really notice that it was dirty until there it was. So crazy things that you have. Let's see. Oh yeah, we haven't had cable for years. That's what oh, Big Rooster. Hey, good to see you. All right now. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just trying out a little multi-streaming and see how it goes. Um but anyway, I started one of these ruffle hats. And this is what it looks like so far. And so that's what I'm working on. And I have like 4,000 trillion stitches to go. Okay. Oh, Lydia's going to work. Okay. All right. Well, I'll catch you later. Miss Lydia, thanks for popping in. I hope you stay awake at work. Because I can't keep those crazy. I mean, even when I was a lot younger, I thought I could keep up the crazy part. Not that I was partying, but like staying up late, not sleeping at all. It was bad. I need my beauty rest. Yes. And then Not the End saying we got Disney and everything on it. I've even seen her have the DVD. Right. So, yeah, we there's too much. Oh, thanks, Suzanne, for the compliment. That's cool. Yeah, ruffle hat. So this is actually 2 levels right now. I have to do this is I can't remember the lady's name who did the tutorial, but what she said was this is like a medium size one. So if you do a double crochet, you do 3 rows of the ruffles. This one you do 2, but you do trebles. And it is much bigger. I don't know if you can see that, but it's massive. So it has a nice, maybe it's 2 inches wide. And I'm a little person, so I can't really, I mean, I can do bigger, but it's not good if I over, you know. Oh, we got Dinky Crash Jen. We got Ben. Hello. Yes. So anyway, I'm doing the medium size ones because she was saying like basically 2 rows is pretty good. And it look and on looking at her in the tutorial, this girl, it looked pretty good. And this isn't DOY. This is somebody else, and I feel terrible. I cannot remember her name. But yeah, so DOY has one. Jess Handmade Designs has one. So if you guys want to check it out, I haven't seen DOY's yet. I started watching the tutorial, but I only got maybe 5 or 6 minutes in. But Just Handmade Designs, I got probably 3/4 of the way in. So check hers out. But I think they both do it similar, I believe. But I don't know. I have to double check. I'll have to see. But you had to put a drawstring. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. And this one you really don't. But the only thing that I would say, if you make it, don't make the head part so big. Like I would probably take out 2 rows and call it a day. Yep. But it grew with the ruffles. That's what they say. Yep. 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 Oh, see you, Jen Reeves. Got to see you. Thanks for coming in. And Dinky Jen's here, crafting along. Good. And then Shirley say that reminds me of the bed dolls. Yep, with the ruffles. And can't stop. Okay, one more time. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. Hey, good morning. And oh, you're doing the TL Yarn Craft Linen Stitch Square. So fun and easy. Yeah, she's got a lot of good tutorials. And I have not been doing many tutorials on YouTube, believe it or not. Like I should be. But I really haven't done as many probably in the last year. And so that's cool. I don't know if you guys saw, but TL Yarncraft, I didn't know that she is now the furls person. She's got a furls line, I think, or maybe she bought a furls. Anyway, they have this new stainless steel furls that she's kind of the spokesmodel for. And I was like, oh, okay, I see you. Yeah, that's great. And actually, so I was gifted one, and of course I didn't bring it with me, but it's like sterling. It looks like sterling silver. It's not sterling silver, but it looks like sterling silver. It's really shiny, and that's my new favorite hook now. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm saying I love the furls. So let's see. We have David. Good to see you. We got Cameron Ferrara. Good to see you. Asking how everybody's doing. You're new. Okay, welcome in. Okay. And then Dinky Jen is doing the bod shell stitch bucket sun hat. Yeah, those are great. I made those last year. Oh, you love me. Oh, I don't think so. You have to get to know me first. But anyway, thanks for coming in. All right. Let's see what's happening here. But anyway, that's the new thing that I've been like sort of going through some of these tutorials. I really haven't spent as much time doing as many this year. Like over the past years, I did a lot of tutorials, but I just have been kind of making my own stuff, and which that's kind of what I've been trying to do is just use my brain and try to figure some things out. Now the ruffle hat, I needed a tutorial. I have the general idea of how to make it, but I looked at a couple of tutorials, and everybody does it just a little bit different. But the double crochet, you need more rows. And if you see the number of stitches that are on this thing, like you do not want to do more than a couple of rows. It's just way too much. Yeah, it's a lot. Like here, I don't know how many stitches, but you see how many stitches going down this line here? That's probably 200 stitches, maybe more. So you don't really want to do, too much. You know what I mean? Okay, and not the end saying she loves the metal furls, reminds me of my old metal hooks. Best of both worlds. Yes, I agree with that so much. I love it. Yeah, that's my new thing. Like my new thing is I love. I like the metal hooks. I never noticed that I liked the metal hooks, but this is my old standby Susan Bates. Oh, there we go. Susan Bates. Let me see if I can put her in the screen here. But here's Susan Bates. There we go. Susan Bates. Yep. This is, let me see. I got to turn it this way now because it's upside down. This is the J or 10, 6mm. And what does that say in the middle? USA. Wow. Nothing's made in the USA. But this is old. And I've been getting these vintage hooks for a long time. Okay. So let's see. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Amira Pace, 2023. You're a singer. That's cool. I try to think I don't think I'm a singer. I would love to be a singer. Oh, there's Dinky Jen. So Dinky Jen has renewed. Thank you so much. And man, you've been a member for 6 months. Wow, that's crazy. There we go. Yes, welcome in. And thank you for, yeah, time passes quickly. When you're crafting, love it. Well, I'm glad. I hope I've done you some good. It's hard. And then not the end. There we go. Said she uses Susan Bates. All right. And Tammy says they're her favorite. Yep. Oh, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. And keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure. That's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. So that's for Dinky Jan. Thank you. And let's see. So Flower Tammy likes Susan Bates. Shirley likes Boy. Okay. And we got Kenneth Wilkerson. There we go. Wilkinson. Thank you. Yes. All right. Good to see you. Good morning. And you learned Boy. So Boy has those real the top of the hook on the needles. The top of the hook is the hook on the hook is so large. But I use both. Like I'm not real picky, actually. But I do like these new the new Furls metal. I'm like kind of loving them. I was pretty. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. Let's see. Let me see if I can find this thing for you guys. I'm trying to see if I can find. Yeah, but I put a little short up, thanking one of my supporters for the hook. That was a surprise. Like I wasn't expecting that at all. So I got some happy mail, which is always fun. Yes. Let me see. Anybody over on Instagram? Let's see. Oh, that's right. Sarah likes the Susan Bates. And have you tried the dots with the longer handles? You do like them. I have not actually tried the dots. Has anybody else tried the dots? A lot of people were buying them, and I missed that sale they had like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or about 10 days ago. It was pretty cheap. And I said, oh, it was like half off or something, and I should have bought them, but I didn't. But I do like them. But I'll show you. Let me see if I can do this without making a noise here. Let me go in here real quick. Let's see. Okay. Will this let me go in here? All right. But anyway, I'll show you. I have some hooks in here, and I'll just show you what I've been using. And let's see. So I have like I said, I have some Susan Bates. Let me see if I can get this off of here. This is going to be a little bit crinkly here. But anyway, this has like a bunch in there. And I have some vintage. But I'll show you. This is one of my new favorite. Okay, so this is like a Susan Bates, little skinny one. This one's a F. No, this is an E. Wow, I never use that. And this is a Boy. Here we go. Here's a Boy. And this one is a J. And this is old too. This is before they had the metric on there. Size J USA. Yeah, it's an old one. And then here's Boy. Yeah. But I found I cleaned out a lady's craft room about maybe almost a year ago. And she had a bunch of I wish I could sew. She had a bunch of sewing stuff, and she had a bunch of knit and crochet stuff. But I'll show you what my new favorite one is. Let's see. And then not the inside. I'm trying to get my hand on an Omni hook from Amazon. I've been waiting over a month. Oh, wow. So people must be really ordering these. Now, this is one. I'm going to show you this one. And this is a shocker. I thought I would hate these. But this is from the Dollar Tree. And it's plastic, and my light is kind of blowing it out there. But see at the end here, I think Hobby Lobby has these. Somebody has these. Has this weird end. But this actually isn't bad, but it's plastic. And this just has the metric on it. And it says 4.5 millimeters. And it's hard to see. I don't think you can see it because it's pink. There it is. Oh, there's somebody named Nothing. Hello. Stop it. Thanks for stopping in. But see, everybody's saying hi. Let's see. And Dinky Jen saying, I love my ergonomics. It has a flat piece for my thumb. Yeah, this one does too. And see, this is the Dollar Tree. And I was surprised. These are actually pretty fancy for the Dollar Tree, you know. And then I have some of these. I'll show you these are the fake clover, I guess. And let me see what we got going here. Yeah, the fake clover and this. Yeah. So 6 millimeter. So you never ask a person their age. London. Let's see. But thanks for coming in. And Amazon is doing a spring sale from the 20th to the 25th. Okay, everybody. So Dinky Jen's letting everybody know. Let me put that up there. And Dinky Jen's one of my members. Thank you so much for coming in. So there's that. But anyway, but these are all vintage hooks. And I get these from flea markets and things like that. But anyway, I got these two. These are generic ones. And they just, and actually, no, that one's a boy. This one's generic. So I don't know if you can see, there's got nothing on there. But then it has the 4 millimeter on this side. There we go. Yep. So I got these from Noni May. Noni May makes these. She used to. I don't know if she does anymore, but she does these grips for the crochet hooks. And I got a couple of these from her. This one here is a boy. I don't know if you can see that one there, boy. And this is so small. This is a D. And I was trying to get some of these smaller hooks. But you see, she put the nice clay, polymer clay. There we go. I'll try to come a little closer. But see the colors on that? That's really pretty. Then this is the other one. And that's really pretty. So I bought, like, I have random hooks. You know what I mean? They're all over the place. And then I have my couple of furls. But that's it. And then I actually really like the generic ones. I mean, they're fine, you know. Let me see. Do I have anything else in here? No. That's it. But I just, you know, I got a lot of these, I forget what they call them. Like the little skinny hooks that are like the zeros and things like that, you know, for the doilies. I don't make those, but at some point I probably will. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know. At some point I'll give it a try. But anyway, there's that. So let me see. Let me go back here. See what's happening on Instagram. Let's see. Yes, got them half off. Okay. I tried the dots. Longer hands. I like them. And Brittany has wooden hooks with that same kind of end on the handle. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I love it. I'm loving, I mean, like I said, I like all the hooks. So it, you know, I can sort of let's see, you know. Let's see me hide that real quick. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Yeah, not the end saying I have a whole set of fake clovers. They work really well for my style of crochet. Yep. Love them. I love the fake ones. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I haven't had I think I have one real one. And I think I got it, you know, at a flea market or something. Because I like to do that too. Because I think trying to get these you know, these sets are pretty expensive, as you guys know. Oh, thank you, London. And can you say my name? It is Anissa. Okay. Nice to meet you. And let's see. And then Kenneth is saying good morning. All right. All right, now let me see. Now I just lost my hook. Every time you mess around with your hooks. But let's see. Let me go back. Oh yeah, I put it away. See, by mistake. Didn't want to do that. So let me see what else we got here. I think this was the one I was working on. The H. I think was that one. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Hopefully my tension will be good. But like I said, I was working on this thing. And, you know, I still have a bunch of stitches to go. So this is going to be probably the rest of the day trying to get this part of my hat done. Yeah, that's good. All right. So anyway, now, if anybody wants to share, what are you guys working on? I always hate to ask that question because everybody asks that question. But like I said, I'm trying to try all of these different things. So I've made a shawl. I've done that. Tried this ruffle hat I wanted to make. I did the Granny Square sweater. Did that. I did the Steve shawl. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. You're very kind. Easy. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Trying to think what else do I want to make crochet wise. I'm all over the place. You know, I like to try a lot of different things, and whatever it is, I just give it a try. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah. So I'm trying to think what else. I made a poncho, so I've been there. I've done that. The only thing I think I want to try is maybe making those crazy pants that everybody's making. Back in the day, they used to make the pants or the granny square, the duster. Because I know Not the End's making that. Or did you finish that? You might have finished that. Okay. Let's see. So Shirley's saying she's working on, is it Impkins? 4-weight yarn with a 4mm hook. Yeah, that's small. Wow. 4mm. Okay, this is a 5. So a 5 is an H. So a 4mm must be a G, I think, right? Wow. And then, oh, you're doing the Steve shawl. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to make another one of those, Nana Michelle. I made it. I want to make it probably just a little bit bigger. So I had one of those Karen cakes and I went through the whole thing, but I made a horrible mistake of just buying one. I think it's still available though. It's not discontinued, but you know how they go through those cakes so fast. Yeah, but that's good. And then let's see, Not the End saying she's still on vacation, still on crochet vacation, just working on my channel. May start the Centro. Oh, soon. A shrug. Oh yeah, and I've done a shrug. Yep, I did a crochet shrug and I did a knit shrug. So, what else is there? Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, the Steve shawl. So the Steve shawl, Shirley, is Ursula from OM Granny Square. We'll do shameless plug. Um, she writes a lot of. She's been doing tutorials probably for like the last couple of years, pretty heavily. And the Steve shawl, I think she did it about 3 months ago, like right before the holidays, December-ish. And it's really pretty. Let me just see if I can find mine. I actually have a picture of mine. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do. But it's really cool. I like the Steve shawl because it was fast. And she has a tutorial on her channel and it was easy. And for me to figure out a shawl, I'm still kind of working my way through shawls. Shawls are like Nana Michelle's the shawl lady. I'm still learning shawls. And there's definitely a recipe for making them. And my brain still hasn't really processed them, but the Steve shawl is the first shawl I was able to crank out in a reasonable amount of time and do stuff. Oh yeah, yes, yes. Oh, there's Steve. Speak of the devil, it's the devil. The Steve shawl. Yeah, let me see if I have it really. Oh, here we go. All right. So anyway, there's one picture. I don't know if you can see that there. There it is. That's one. I try to spread it out, but it's hard. And I know I'm kind of going vertical there, but there's that one. And then I just folded it like a candy corn. But that's it right there. And the colors were really nice. Like this was one of those Karen cakes. No. You know what this was? This was Mandela. That's what this is. This is Mandela. And it came out really pretty. Yeah, I like the colors. And I'm not a pink person, but I said, "Oh, I like this though." Cuz it has a little bit of maroon, not maroon, but a little bit of like a dark purple. So it has all the purples and the pink in there. But that's my favorite. Yeah, I love this shawl. And it was fast, which is like I love it. So Steve, Steve the namesake is here. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you so much. That's hilarious. Yes. So yeah, she's got some good tutorials and she's been working on shawls and ponchos and blankets and what's the other thing? Ponchos, shawls, blankets. Oh, and then the Granny Square sweaters. She's been doing those probably for a year pretty heavily. You know what I mean? Yep. Those are great. Yep. Pink, pink, pink. Woohoo. I know. Yeah, I'm kind of like I was not a Barbie person. So when I don't do pink, when I do pink, it's kind of shocking actually. Okay, yours is looking like the sun since they're using Rainbow Rhapsody, Crimson Poppies, adding clear beads. I know you are fancy. Oh, right. You can add beads or not add beads. And I have beads, but then the ones I had, I didn't like them, so I didn't put them in there. But maybe next time. I'll try one with beads. But yeah, thank you so much. Oh, is it? Oh, it is on YouTube already. It's been there. Steve, when did Ursula put that up? Because I thought people were going to make it. So I hurried up and tried to make it and try to catch up with, because usually I'm the one that finishes it 2 years later when nobody cares. But I actually finished it. I was one of the first people and I went, wait a minute. When am I the first person to do something? Never. Like it's rare. But anyway, it made me cry because I was like, is anybody else working on this? And they were like, we're gonna get to it. It's on my list. So anyway, that was hilarious. And yes, so that's pretty, Miss Nana Michelle. That sounds good. Oh yeah, Texas is warm, Shirley. Yeah, you poor thing. Let me see, put you there. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like, you know, most of the crochet and wool and knit stuff, it's too warm for Texas, that's for sure. Especially now that the earth is getting warm, it seems like. Yep. But I like the clear beads. Yes, that's good. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Kenneth is saying hey to Steve. Yeah, Steve. That's amazing. Yeah, like we were just talking about you. Or your shawl anyway. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Proverbs Jeannie's here. She's on Instagram. Hey girl. And let's see. Granny rectangle queen size for a wedding gift. Wow, Sarah's making. And Proverbs is saying good morning. Proverbs 31 yarn or Jeannie. Good, good, good. Good to see you. So what are you up to today? Oh, okay. We have infinite space. Oh boy, here we go. Nice. We're gonna be happy. This is supposed to be a happy morning. Okay. But let's see here. Yes, yes, yes. But that's funny. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Okay, Kenneth is saying hi to Jennifer. Yeah, she's gonna step away for a moment and but she'll be back. Yeah, I forget what time it is there. It's definitely let me see, go back here. Yeah, it's definitely let's see, she's like 5 hours ahead. We have Dia Turner. I want to know where you're from. United States, USA. Yes. And then let's see. Infinite space. Okay. All right. So we're good. I think we got it. Everybody's here. And then what I do, yeah, multi-platform streaming. Yep. So I put this on Facebook just to see. And then I have a little bit on Instagram. And I don't know if they cut you off, is what I hear if they usually do that. Yeah. So I'm trying it, just to see how that goes. And I'm hoping that you know, it's going well. Looks like Instagram is still running. Yep. That's good. Okay, so good. All right, so I'm just checking. I'm flipping back and forth between both, but I'm trying this. I said I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And it seems like it's going okay. Yeah, DK Jen's in the UK. That's right. If she's like 5 hours difference or four maybe now with the change, but I know their time's going to change. I think they're behind us in the time change because we go first. Oh, state. So we're in. Oh, which state? So I'm in Pennsylvania and on the East Coast. Yep, Pennsylvania. And right now, the weather's kind of changing. It's been very, 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 very. It was snowy this year. We really got hit with the snow, and we had snow like last Sunday, which is crazy. And now it's like 70 degrees or the high 60s, early 70s. So it's crazy. Yes, it does. Yeah, I figured. What the heck. I'm kind of like whatever. You know what I mean? But for the people that don't know, I'm kind of into food. I'm trying to be into health. And the whole idea with health is I have little health tips that I kind of drop in there. Um, so my new thing, I guess, well, it's not new anymore, but it was new. I guess last year is really where it took some traction. Is I've been doing a lot more trying to cook at home, trying to eat more freshly. Doing as much crochet as I can. This is National Crochet Month in the US. I don't know if it's everywhere, but I believe it's in the US. And so I'm just trying to I've been doing more crochet live streams, sort of keeping along that vein. Just trying to have people think more about crochet, give it a try, find yourself a good book, etc. So that's what I'm doing there. But anyway, but in terms of the good eating, we've been just trying to, you know, eat more fruit and veggies, cook a little bit more at home, and eat less, garbage or junk food. Yeah, and that's kind of what we've been up to. Yes. So there we go. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. We got clip. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, Is that a drink? I can't tell what that is in your avatar. But yeah, so that's where we are. You know what I mean? We're just trying to do trying to spread positivity, trying to let everybody know that you can eat more healthy, and it doesn't have to be boring, and it can be really really simple. And yeah, so that's the story there. But it's easy. You just have to pre-plan, and that's kind of the message that I've been sort of spreading on my channel is give it a try, eat more healthy, do the best that you can to take care of yourself because you only have, one body. We only come around here once, I believe, and that's what we do. Yes. So let's see. Yeah, how are you? I'm doing great. And you're thankful. Yeah. So I'm really trying to do, trying to be a better person. The whole idea in life is to get a little bit better every day. Get a little bit better every day and to do your best. You do your best, and you treat people right, you behave yourself, there's all these things. So, and I don't think a lot of people on YouTube really talk about those kind of things. There are a few, but I think that it's really something that I'm just trying to put that out there to the world. But anyway, but like I said, for the new people, check out my channel, and please, I hate to do the begging, but please like, share, and subscribe if you like. And like I said, I'm a variety channel, so you're liable to see me do anything, and that's kind of where we are. Yes, yes, yes. So there we go. All right, I think I'm going to put this in there just to make sure. Okay. And Dinky Jen is saying, I'm trying to create a new group on Messenger. Oh, good for you. For the Impkins Mike along. Got it. But never created one before. But haven't added many groups. Yeah, you just have to click on the each person. Like you said, create group, and then you just click on each person, and you go. Yep. And you're like, you see, where you live at 1704. So, oh yeah, so you're ahead. Let's see, where are we? 9:30. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, wow. So that's 8 o'clock? Yeah, I think that's 8 o'clock. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Tones 87. And let's see. Suzanne's making cheddar broccoli quiche. I love that. I have not had that in years, but I do enjoy the broccoli quiche. And no, Steve, no dancing. And let's see. And good idea. Oh, thanks, Shirley. Yeah. So the whole thing is like I'm just trying to just put some positive stuff out there. That's it. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens with YouTube. Like I think a lot of times like YouTube sort of rewards people when they act bad. Have you ever seen like people when they act up on YouTube, and then the next thing you know they got 1 million subscribers, and you're just like, really? And they're cursing people out, and like, you're not going to see that here. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. So that's where we are. Yeah. So like I said, I just, positive things, positive things. Let's see what's happening on Instagram. Well, check your YouTube channel. Yeah. Thank you so much. And that's beautiful. Thank you. Yep. I appreciate it, Miss Sarah. Yes. Yeah. So that's the evil plan. People love drama. That's what Shirley's saying. Yep. It is crazy. And half the time I swear I don't know if it's real. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're being a little I won't say dishonest, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's not really the real. And we got Mary King. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, people love the drama. So hopefully you won't get that here. At least not on purpose. It's not by design. You know what I mean? Yes, that's good. All right. So anyway, so here's the crazy hat. So I'm going to work on this. I'm doing treble crochets, and a couple weeks ago, I've been doing some not like live tutorials for people who don't crochet, but we were talking about the treble crochet, and a lot of people don't use it. And I was saying, treble crochet is good. I'll have to grab my blanket, but treble crochet is good for the for a blanket because it helps you power through it a little bit faster because it's a very, very tall stitch, you know. So and I just added this piece in here. So I had to connect. See, these ruffle hats use so much yarn. And so what I did was I had to pull this thing out. So this is the massive Super Saver Jumbo is what I'm using. So I had to pull it out. But I had half of one and it's already gone. Like I've already, or not a half, but I had about a quarter of one. And this, I pretty much used the quarter of the one to do this so far. So anyway, I had to pull out and add on. So we see we got crossover paranormal. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you. Yes. Everyone's saying hi. There we go. Okay. So what are you up to today, Mary? Anything exciting? And welcome. I know you've been a good supporter, so thank you so much for coming in. Yes. And I'm just checking back and forth. But anyway, I had to add on a new piece of yarn because I had a new skein actually. So these really do use a lot of yarn, but they're cool. I just said I'm going to try it one time. And that's what I've been trying to do is try something at least one time. And then I think the next thing that I'm going to try is a little bit of, let me see. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So we're good here. But anyway, so I attached it and then I'm just going to keep going and see how many. I'm not going to finish this row, but I'm going to try to see how far I can get, at least move forward with this thing. Yep. Which is the plan. But anyway, oh, you hardly ever use the treble. Yes. I always thought it was for lace and trellis type stitching, but it's a good stitch to know. Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think people use it. And, it's useful because like I said, it's pretty tall. So let me see if I can show you. But you see that's pretty tall there. And then, here's the double right here. And oops, let me get in there. This is the double here. So you see it's just a little bit taller. So, if you need to power through that blanket, try it. But it's a yarn eater. That's the only thing. Yep. Oh, okay, you're making a sloth. Nice, Mary. I love the amigurumis. Yeah, I'm just, they're slow for me. And Kenneth is saying hi to crossover. And I have to get back to your channel, Jonathan. Check out, see what you're doing. I saw the last, the little investigation I think you did with your father. That's the last thing that I saw. So I have to get back in there and see what you're up to. Do you have any announcements, any special things you're going to do soon? Let's see. Oh, we got Laura. Laura's gardening and more. Hello. Yep, welcome in. Yeah, I'm just doing a little crafting and a little chit chat while the house is quiet. But I hope you can come next week. So anyway, we're going to do a live tutorial. It's crochet for people who haven't crocheted in a while and who don't crochet regularly. But that's going to be like kind of the new thing that I've been sort of reaching out to different channels, and some of these gardeners have been wanting to crochet because I never really thought about it. The gardeners and the homesteaders. Oh, hey, there's Maritza. Ola. One of the things that somebody mentioned to me, and it didn't dawn on me at the time, but they said that crochet and knitting is great, just in case if like the stores go away, you can always make your own clothes. And I went, so it's a good, homesteading / getting off the grid thing to do. And I just went, oh my gosh, what a great idea. Like it never even occurred to me that you could do that. And, we all have enough yarn. So I think I think most of us will be okay for a while. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, a homesteader pointed that out to me. And it was a guy and he said, hey, that's a great skill to have. And I went, oh my gosh, like it never occurred to me. So there you go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So this is awesome. Awesome, awesome. But anyway, you got 21 people. Thank you so much for coming in. It's a Saturday morning. So the weekend started. Were you ready to I'm going to get out there because it is a nice day today. It feels like it's in the 70s. The sun is out. I'm trying to, clean up the yard a little bit. We have a lot of, we get these, I call them garbage trees. I don't know what they are, but when they spread their little seeds in the, at the end of the summer or during the summer, you get these little trees and they just pop up everywhere. So we have to get rid of them because they're just going to cause all kinds of mayhem in, mowing the grass and everything. And I noticed there's about 10 and they just popped up, and it's just time to get rid of all those and those kind of things. Yep. So that's on the agenda, which yard work is never fun, but I guess that's what I have to do. Yeah. These trees, they just pop up, and, there's not too many weeds, which is good. Like we were able to sort of get those under control last year. Like, 'cause I try not to spray or anything like that. We live like we have well water, so I don't generally spray because it gets right back into your system. Like I don't want to do the chemicals, but I just try to, yep. Oh yeah. Oh, huckleberry trees that do that. Usually in the fence. Yes, isn't that weird? Those little trees. Yes, that's cool, Shirley. And that's interesting. Here we go. Boom. There we go. And there's April Showers. Good to see you. But anyway, there's Shirley's comment, and hello to April Showers. Yes. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I got a little bit of that. Oh, okay. And then Dinky Jen saying to Shirley, do you want me to add you to the group? Interesting. Now, is that pattern, that's a paid pattern? Oh, St. Patty's Day. Oh, and Shirley's saying, yes, add me to the group. That's cool. Oh, St. Patty's Day. It's funny, we're not big St. Patty's Day people. Like my husband and I rarely go out, and like we used to go to like restaurants, they have the food and stuff like that. But we haven't done that in so many years. Yeah, I don't know. So that's a good question. Question mark. Let's see, Maritza saying hi to everybody. Does anybody do anything fun for St. Patty's Day? Like yesterday, somebody was telling me, I think it was Bonnie. Bonnie's Corner said she's doing corned beef and cabbage. And she was telling us how she makes it. So it's really easy. I didn't realize how easy it is. Oh, it's in a book. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. I may have to look into that. Yeah, I don't know. Because I have to see are you using their yarn or are you using other yarn for that? Because is that from the UK? Because that yarn, I've never heard of that brand, but that must be. I'm gonna guess. Let's see. Yes. But anyway, yeah. Good morning, Miss April. I was in your live stream. I was very quiet yesterday. They were really getting into it. Yes, but I was sort of in there, hanging out. Yep, hanging out. Let's see. Oh, we got Steve Gilmore. Good morning. Checking in, and peace and blessings. Thank you so much. Yes. Uh-oh. Shirley said she's going to wear pants with shamrocks. Nice. All right now. I see you. That is hilarious. And there's Steve. Let me put you there. Steve. All right. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Dinky Jen, that's right. You have to add her to Facebook. Yeah. If you don't have the people on Facebook, you can't add them to the groups. That's correct. Yep. And Steve is doing more peas, beets, and potatoes later today. Good for you. I did my tomatoes, but I'm going to have to do the onions. Like we're going to do more spices, I think, onions, garlic, that kind of thing. Because we're really, we're trying to stop buying all this stuff. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you guys. So I was all looking at the recalls. Oh my gosh, last night on the FDA website, which is different from the USDA website. FDA is the Federal Drug Administration, and the USDA is the United States Department of Agriculture. But anyway, there's certain cinnamon that has been recalled, and I saw oh my gosh, which store was it? It was either Ollie's or Aldi that had, or Walmart. One of them had a sign on there, and it said, "Check your cinnamon." And there was certain brands of it. So if you go to the FDA.gov website, it'll talk about cinnamon, and it's several brands of cinnamon that got recalled for lead, having too high lead levels. So scary. Yeah. And Steve saying hi. But oh, you're having a good time. Okay. Oh, or are you hope you're having a good time. That's what Inner Panic's saying. Yep. So now what do you do on your channel, Inner Panic? If you guys want to share like what your channel's about, type a couple sentences and let us know what you're into. Like most of us are crocheters, not all, But Steve Gilmore does, he reads the word and preaches on his channel. And Kenneth is a good supporter, Kenneth Wilkinson. And Mary King, like a lot of us are hobby people. Dinky Crafts Jen. Oh, yeah, no cinnamon here, so Steve's lucky. Yes, let me see if I can find it real quick. But anyway, I was noodling around last night, and I went, cinnamon. And I had forgotten that there was a sign on one of the stores. It was Walmart or Aldi. It was because I only go to like 3 or 4 stores. I don't go to Walmart often, but let me just see if I can find it. FDA.gov. I think it was FDA. And it mentioned cinnamon, and I went, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. I'm just gonna I'm trying to make this big. One of them's called La Fiesta cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Another one's called SWAD. Don't know what that is. It's by Raja Foods LLC. Another one is, I don't know how to pronounce this. El Chilar Rodriguez LLC. All has lead. Oh no, okay, yeah, lead. Yep. All has lead. One called, I think that's it. Oh, Kelowna Brothers has lead, elevated lead levels. So I don't know what's going on with the cinnamon, but let me share this. See if I can do this. But I just made this real big, and I just went, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay. Oh, you use La Fiesta. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yes. And Steve said he's all about the gospel of Jesus Christ. Good for you. Let me see if I can put that up there. Yep. Okay. So hold on just a second. I'm going to share my screen. But I found it real quick because last night sometimes I do a lot of reading kind of behind the scenes, and it's crazy. Oh yeah, this looks good. This will be good. Okay, here it is. And then you can see it here. Let me add it to the thing here, and I'll get back to the chat. Okay. So here it is. So these are the brands. I'm just going to scroll. But there's other stuff too. I mean, sometimes like the recalls, if something gets, I won't say tainted, but if something has like soy or wheat in it, and they forget and they don't mark it down on their on the label, then they have to report it. And so it's a sort of a recall because a lot of people are, and then peanuts. So like here's an example here. Here's Great Value honey roasted cashews has undeclared milk and coconut. So not a big deal, but just available. This happened March the 31st. But here's the cinnamon. Let's get to the cinnamon. So here's the La Fiesta. Make this big here. See, it has potential contaminant lead. Here's the SWAD, or the Raja Foods LLC, but lead. Here's El Chilar. This is all like in March. Ground cinnamon, canela molida, potential lead. Here's another one, Kelowna. Markham ground cinnamon and Supreme Tradition ground cinnamon, elevated lead levels. So yeah, there's a lot going on here with the cinnamon. So I'm gonna, so like I said, I will. Let me make a copy of this. I'll put this link. Hopefully, I can put this link in the description. Let me copy. But anyway, yeah. So there it is. So I just want to make sure, like I'm always looking at the food, and then just just letting people know. Stop sharing. There we go. There it is. So anywho, things you need to know. Yes. So much. This food is so crazy. You know what I mean? And let's see. Now let me go back. No cinnamon. So Steve said no cinnamon. Good. And yeah, and Shirley said, oh man, La Fiesta she uses all the time. Let's see. Yep, Laura's Garden more. Steve saying hi to everybody. And Laura's saying hi to Steve. And there's something serious. Yeah, that's something serious. Yeah, that's what Steve's saying. Let me put that here. Yeah, that's something serious. Be careful, people out there. Make sure you read the labels. Yeah. And also take a look at those recalls. I mean, so it's Let me see if I can put this in here. Let me put this in here. Let me go down. I'll put it in the chat. But come on, slowpoke computer. There we go. Yes. And like I said, it's not just cinnamon, but there's so many in there. Yeah, there's so many in there. And that's kind of the FDA has the summary. And if you go to the USDA kind of looks more, not that they look more at the meats. It seems like it's a lot more meat that they seem to be recalling lately. And then some food products, and a lot of times, like the last couple of things that I saw on the USDA side was the charcuterie boards, where they chop up the meat and the cheese and put them all together. Like usually when they process stuff like that, that's when a lot of contamination happens. Like when something, so the whole thing is cooking at home. This kind of gets back to the cooking at home, and you can do a lot of that stuff yourself. And the cinnamon, you can't do anything about it because it comes from other places. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. Oh, good, Steve. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we're living in that time when things are getting a little strange, and it's definitely the food. And I've been probably a little hyper focused on the food, but I don't know. I've just noticed that people are just having issues with food. Seems like more so than in the past, but that's not necessarily true. But that's the way I feel like it's that way. So I'm just kind of like, check it out. Just keep an eye on your food. Okay. But anyway, have a good day, Sarah. Good to see you. And thanks for stopping by. Sorry I missed you in the middle of all that. But sweet Sarah May was here on Instagram. Yeah. So there it is. So like I said, keep an eye on your food. Do the best you can. I mean, if you can grow your own, I would say try it. You can do a lot of the stuff in containers. And I saw on YouTube, there was a guy, he was growing carrots and potatoes in just like, the buckets. And he was getting pretty good yields, of a lot of the he just had potatoes coming out the wazoo. And I said, that's pretty impressive. So I didn't think you could grow potatoes, but a lot of times, you can take those potatoes that you buy to eat and actually, get the eyes on there and grow them. And it's pretty simple. But you can buy the potato seeds, at the seed stores or the place where you buy your plants and stuff like that. So, just trying to keep track of your food the best way that you can. And and like I said, the other thing that my husband and I have done is we have dumped the fast food. Like we were McDonald's people, and yeah, we really had to like get that out of our lives because we were gaining weight and all, this whole thing. Because it definitely, when you eat out, you eat bigger portions than you do when you're home, and so that does put the weight on. And I live amongst the foodie people, and they really the area where I live, there's a lot of good food, so people eat. So there's a lot of that. But anyway, I'll see you later, Lydia. Have a good day at work. And okay, you get out at 2. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. StreamYard questions. Yes. Okay. Oh my, it was in the back of my mind, but La Fiesta is from your town. I did not know that, Shirley. Okay. Yeah, take a look at that recall. And but see, I think this may be no, I could be wrong, but what I find is that when you get stuff that's imported, from other countries, people use different insecticides and things like that. So I think that may be part of it, but also it could be that this where they got the cinnamon from, may have been downstream from like a factory of something, like that. Because a lot of factories, well, in the old days, in the old days, there was a lot of dumping that went on with a lot of factories, many different chemicals and things like that. So I grew up in the Pittsburgh area. In Pittsburgh. Okay, so see, oh, thanks for coming in, not the end. Oh, fixing breakfast. Oh, have a good weekend. Yes, thank you for coming in. But yeah, I mean, so they definitely dumped a lot of the stuff that was related to the steel mills into the water. And the water was always glowing and weird colors and things like that. And that's just one example that I know, that I saw just myself. But there's been other instances where companies have dumped things into lakes and in rivers, and then they've polluted. So the pollution, definitely, like they say, they say garbage rolls downhill. Well, that's for sure. So, oh, you thinking it comes from south of the border? Ah, yeah. See, I don't know. You know what I mean? And then foreign countries, they do have different, pesticides that some of them may be banned in the U.S. And that's the whole thing. Like, there's like the one example I can think of is DDT. Back in the 60s and 70s, they put that on everything, and then the United States banned it. Because of the health risk with it. But things like that, yeah. So that's one of those things you really have to do your research. And then Steve said, "Here we go. I like this." Yeah, he says, "I would advise each and every one of you to start growing your own food." Yep, yep. And and then what I would say is, try to buy if you can from the local, like local butchers and local farmers and things like that, because the food doesn't come as far. Like it's all this. If you're a tree hugger like I am, um, the further that your food has to travel, there's gas and oil that are involved. The trucking. Not that I want to take away the livelihood of the truckers, but the more your food has to travel, the less fresh it is. So if you're getting food from far, from hundreds and hundreds of miles away, then it's not going to be the freshest thing that you find, right? So, if you buy local, you know, like I met a guy who did poultry, and he said all we feed them is, he told me exactly what he fed his chickens. And I said, "Oh my gosh. That's it?" He's like, "Yeah. Like, we don't do antibiotics." A lot of times they'll put antibiotics in the food and things like that. So yeah. Yep, yep. So not the end, but anyway, she's one of the members and been a good supporter of the channel. Have a good day. And tell Larry I said hey, and the cat. And then let's see. Oh, here we go. So Dinky Jen said she's growing her own tomatoes, but you get more than you eat. See, that is the issue now. The thing is, Jen, what you can do is, then this is a little side hustle. If you have the extra, you can either give them away, or you can actually sell them to your neighbors and and things like that. Yep. And then, oh, Shirley says, I tried to buy my citrus from Texas. It looks not as pretty, but they ripen on the tree. When they come from, other places, they are picked green. Yes, the further away. So Texas and California, though, you're not that far away. Like, I would think that they would be able to do it, you know, just regular off the tree, because you're really not that far. Now, for me from California, it's far. So I think we get most of our oranges from Florida, and even then, Florida is not that close. Florida is like a 3-hour flight, 2.5. So, and then the other thing is, like, I talk about juicing. Like, you know, this requires a lot of veggies and stuff, but juicing is a good way if you want to skip a meal and you want to eat something fast. You can throw all your veggies in there. So your great leafy green veggies like spinach, kale, collards, things like that. Throw it in with a little bit of orange. You can, to make the apples, to kind of take cut the edge of the bitterness of the kale. And you get a nice vitamin, hit real fast, and you can drink it and be on your way. Like, it's pretty quick. So juicing is a good way to get your leafy greens in there. And oh, you don't get Florida citrus. Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah, see, I'm sure. Yeah, like you said, there's probably some deal behind the scene. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised, Shirley. But like, juicing is a good way to do it. And then the other thing is, with your I'm not a fan of bottled water because it's very, very expensive. And most places, not all, but most places in the States have pretty good tap water. And they test it about every 10 years. In the federal government tests it about every 10 years. And they always try to, they look at every city, hamlet, state, and they go through and they test all the local water supplies. And they always sort of look for, anything that's untoward in the water. But the one thing that you can do is, if you filter your tap water and put it in a container, a glass container, if some kind of a pitcher or something like that, you don't have to keep using the bottled water. Or you can use one of those bottled water, water bottles that they sell in all the stores. And then that way you're not spending, like right now, bottled water is still pretty cheap. And unless your water's contaminated, that's kind of the caveat to that. But you really do save a lot of money. And then you avoid a lot of the plastic, because then you have to recycle it. And see, and they say that a lot of these plastic bottles really don't get recycled, at least to the degree that they should. Because I mean, they really, I mean, I look around and I see people just going through the bottles of water. It's very expensive. So if you boil the water and then cool it, it's pretty good. You get a pretty safe water. And the other thing is, they're saying that those, I don't have the article right in front of me. We got the Bud files, but you know, a scientist found that little pieces of the plastic from the bottle get into the water and that you ingest it, and they call them microplastics. And they, what I guess what it does is it breaks off into the water when they're filling those jars. Well, anyway, the guy was saying that he found it only under like an extreme, almost electron microscope. It really, he really had to look into the bottled water to see it. But one of the things that they said in there in another article was that you can get rid of these microplastics if you boil that water, even though it's a bottled water. So it's just something to think about, because like I said, you only get one body, and we don't know what these plastics are going to do to you, over the long term. We really don't know. Yep. So what are you up to, the Bud Files? You guys are always traveling. They travel to cool places, which is cool. If you want to make any announcements, what you're up to, you're going to be up to anything this weekend. Yep. Let's see. Oh, okay. And Shirley said, okay, first of all, let me put the Bud Files. If she said she's good morning. And then Shirley said, our water is awesome. Comes from an underground aquifer. Lots of lime and calcium. Though it kills my Keurigs. That is correct. But I won't filter it. Okay. Yeah, now we have the same thing. We have a lot of shale and lime. Yeah, we have the same. So the hard water. Yeah, it doesn't taste bad. And we have a filter on our fridge. Our refrigerator dispenses water. So it does filter out a little bit of that. But yeah, I think if you can, they have those filters, you can buy them. They're pretty easy. And I wouldn't recommend the pitcher ones because it's plastic again, more plastic. But definitely, they have those things that you can attach to your faucet. Oh, you made it back. Oh, you're in the treehouse. Okay, Jen, I see you. I love the treehouse. So do you have pictures of that on your channel? We have to check it out. But oh, there's Death Mage. Good morning. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness, that chat really jumps. There we go. Good morning. Yeah, Jen Reeves is in the treehouse. Okay, girl, I see you. Let's see. Yep, and Maritza's saying hi to Dinky Crafts and Jen Reeves. Yes. So, but anyway, this weekend, yeah, like I got to do some yard work, which is not exciting at all. And oh, thanks for the reminder, Steve, for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yep. And if like I said, and if you like the channel, you could check out my channel. I always say, I'm not a salesman, but I always say, just check out my channel. Hopefully you'll find something that you'll like if you're new. Yep. But like I said, I've been crafting pretty heavily, probably for the last 10 years, with YouTube. Let's see. Cardi. Let me see. Oh, what is she saying? Oh, Steve's saying Jen R, howdy, and Cardi, LOL. Okay, here we go. Let me see. New comments. Let's see. Oops, let me hide that one. Okay, now you have me thinking about the garden. Yes, got to think about the garden because I really, like I said, I don't have a green thumb. When I was younger, I used to grow a lot of stuff, and I think I lost interest over the years. And I do have a little bit of, a little plot that I can. Oh, and Jen, so Jen's working on a cardi. Ah, so he's beating you up about your cardi. Takes a minute to make one of those. They're pretty big. But anyways, so Shirley's saying you got me thinking about the garden. Now I think I'm going to see if my son-in-law can maybe make me some raised beds. Yes, to avoid the bamboo roots. Oh, so you have bamboo. That's right. You were saying, yeah, bamboo is terrible. I mean, I love it, but it's just so invasive. Yeah. I was going by that house yesterday, Shirley, that I was telling you about before, and their bamboo is going buck wild. That's the only way I can put it. Buck wild. It's just everywhere. And we had this terrible snowstorm slash windstorm last week, so it's laying down, and it's that big tall stuff. It's about 7 or 8 feet tall, the canes, I guess, and it's laying all over the place. And there's no way they're going to be able to get that out. Oh, he thinks you should make one. Oh, okay, interesting. No cardi yet, she said. Okay, yeah, cardis are not bad. I did make a cardi. I did crochet a cardi for my daughter, and it looked really good. She wore that for about a year and a half. She got real tall, so then it was like a little bit too small. Oh, so okay. So now, Jen, I'm not the only one. Okay. Yeah, I made a cardi. You see, like I said, I've been trying to make one of everything at least one time and say, okay, I've so let's go through the list. So cardi, beanies, scarves. I did a granny square blanket. I did a granny square sweater. Um, I'm doing this ruffle hat. So this is the one thing I've been trying to work on. I said I want to do that. And what else? What else is there that a lot of people make? I haven't tried the doilies yet. Although I did make a little snowflake with the worsted weight yarn. So I did sort of kind of do a doily, but not really. Sort of kind of. Done some baby blankets. What else is there? Shawl. Yep. I did the Steve shawl. Yep. Steve shawl. And what else? I don't know. Hat, scarf, gloves, fingerless mitts. Oh, amigurumi. I did a Pikachu. So I have a Pikachu, and I have a bunny actually. I have to do his foot because I did yarn chicken and I lost, as they say. Yep. Fingerless mittens. I've made those. Yep. Not a ton of them, but yeah, I've made those. So there. Oh, socks. Okay, so crochet socks. I have not made. I have a pattern, so that's probably the next one. And yeah, but I've done fingerless gloves, and I have done mittens, and I've knitted mittens too. Yeah, and I've knitted fingerless gloves. So now I guess it's the socks. That would be the next thing. Oh, you want to see Pikachu? I'll have to bring him out. Yeah. I don't have a picture of him on my phone. I never, it's funny, I made him and then I just shoved him back into the, shoved him back into, like I have this bin with these finished objects and I just threw it in there. Headbands. Yep. I've done those. Yep. Knitted socks is what I need to do. Yeah. I made sock. I made one sock. Oh, costumes. Yeah. I have done I'm laughing at the sock because I never made the second one. I made one sock and I was like, this is absolutely horrible. Nothing against people that make them, but like, I'm very, very awkward and clumsy at making socks. Yep. So that's probably, I could up my sock game a little bit. Yes. Hot pants. Oh, yeah, I want to make those actually. I want to make those granny square pants, or at least the hot pants version of those. Those are funny. Yeah, LOL. Yep. And yeah, I made my husband a Ahsoka from Star Wars, little hat. Made him one of those. Yep. So costumes, a little bit of cosplay. Um I started I shouldn't even say this, but I started a Slimer, from Ghostbusters. And I got the head done. And then I was like, oh good Lord, I have to do like 500 more rows to do the body. So I'm doing the big body for Slimer, and it's just double crochet. Yeah, I know this is second no second sock syndrome. I know it's brutal, but anyway, good to see you, Miss Gloria. Gloria's here. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Yes, hot pants. I know. I like those hot pants. They're pretty funny. I mean, I'm really short, so like hot pants on me are like regular, but like a tall person, they would be hot pants. Yeah. Yeah, two at a time. Steve saying, hey, oh, we got Dawn Ray B. Good morning. Good to see you. And the head would be the hardest part. Right, I did the hardest part. Yeah, so I did Slimer, so his face is great. Like, he's awesome. But now I got to do his body. And I'm just like, ugh. That face, like I really worked on that. So that took a minute. Yep. Yes. And then Tina Bailey. Good to see you. Finally learning how to do this. Let me check Instagram. I think they're gonna cut me off. Although there's Tina Bailey in Instagram too. You're both sides. All right, girl. Yep. And have a blessed day to sweet Sarah May. All right now. Yes. So how are you doing? And what are you working on? Miss Tina. Well, I know she's been doing squares. I can tell. I know that. She's got a lot of, she's been doing heart granny squares, which are very adorable. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed on those. Yes. And I haven't, and in granny squares. So I was making granny squares last year, and I have a big pile of them. And I guess I'll probably just connect them and just make a blanket. Let's see. But I don't know. I made them, Ashley MOBS was like, let's make squares. I'm like, okay. But then I was like, what am I going to do with it? Well, we were just using scraps, like to get rid of, all the scraps. So that's pretty cool. So we did that. Yep. Everyone's saying hey to Tina and to Miss Gloria. Now, Miss Gloria, what are you working on? Yeah, see, I haven't been stalking your page like I normally do. See what she's making. She makes a lot of stuff. Yeah. But we were just going through the checklist of all the things that you can make for crochet. And but I pretty much tried at least everything except for, I don't know. Oh, okay. So Dawn Ray B has 2 crochet projects: a baby Afghan, cross back stitch, and an adult size Afghan. Oh, that's cool. I have to see what that stitch is. See, that's one I'm not familiar with. Cross back. I have to check it out. Because I've been trying to do new stitches. Well, not new, but try different stitches and mix it up a little bit. Because that's that just to keep it kind of going, keep it not so boring. Keep from doing the double crochet. Because I don't know if I ever told this story, if any of you were in the room at the time, but I used to be in this group with a lady who all she did was double crochet, and she would make huge blankets. Just double crochet and nothing else in there. Now, she could make the most perfect double crochet, obviously, because she had practice, of anybody that I know. But I thought, like, that's got to be the most boring blanket. Or maybe for her it was meditative. I don't know. But she just made a blanket, and it was huge. I mean, they were just, twin size blankets, double crochet, queen size blankets, double crochet. No change in color, no change in anything. Just double crochet, one color blankets. And I was like, wow. I would go crazy. Okay. So anyway, that's what she did. And I bought one of her blankets just to show everybody how good her double crochet was. Uh-oh. Just, And Tina said that's where her heart squares are, where she's into. That's good. That's where her heart is. Yes. Or where she's at anyway. And then, you're being very kind. Hello, chat. Just passing through to thumb up the live and say hello. You have a blessed day. Thank you. You too. All right. And I'm going to run from the wind sprints that you were talking about. Well, actually, you have to show me how to do those. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Like, I got to get moving. This is not an active hobby, unfortunately. Yep. So you get the butt spread. I'm just going to be honest. It's the butt spread. So I don't know. What do you guys do to avoid the butt spread? That is a good question. Can you guys tell me? Because I really need to do that. Avoid the spread. Yes. Sprint drills. Oh, yeah. Okay. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay. Have a good one. Yes. And Tina's saying, yep, that's where my heart is. Yep. It's true. Her heart is in the heart squares. That's good. And that's the best way when you're doing creativity, you have to have the passion for it. You know what I mean? Got to have the passion, because otherwise it's like, then it's not going to be fun. Yeah. And that's the, the evil plan is to have fun, right? Okay. Let me see what's going on over here. Looks like everything's going. Okay. Oh, she said hello. Oh, I thought you were gone. Sarah May, I was wanting to say thank you. Thanks for coming. That's funny. Okay. But yeah, sprint drills. Oh Lord. Okay. And then thanks for the thumbs up, Tina. Yeah, for the reminder. Awesome. So are you doing anything later today, Tina? Or are you going out and going to the beach? That's what I wish I could go right now. That would be awesome. But one summer. Oh, oh, outside in. Okay, tell me more, Steve. I'm not aware of this one. Outside in. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Now give me some you know, what's the process? Like if you could talk me through it. Or who's doing it? Like where a good pattern is. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what's the spread? Oh, Death Mage. The booty spread. Because crocheting you kind of sit. That's what I'm talking about. Try not to get fluffier, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we have to do better. It's hard to get off the couch. But if you want to get anything done, you have to kind of sit. You have to power through it. So then you're sitting. Yeah. So I have to sort of break it up and do a little walking. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I looked in the mirror the other day. Like because I know this is too much information. I never had a butt. Well, now I think I do. And I'm like, what happened? But it's the winter time, sitting and doing, yeah. Mm-hmm. No plans. Yes. Okay. Well, sometimes no plan is fine too. Yes. Awesome. Oh, YouTube video. Okay, Steve. You have to check it out. So let me see. What did they call that again? Outside in square. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Because I have let's see, yeah, YouTube videos. Yep. So other than that, I don't have a whole lot of plans either. Like I said, we're gonna do some yard work, but do a little, start some seeds. And there's Jill. Hey, welcome in. Put you there. There it is. Good morning. And Steve saying, hey. And Tina saying, I've been working out a wee bit. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've been walking a little bit, but I need to really kick it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jill saying, hey to Steve. Yeah. So we got to ask Jill. She's an avid crocheter. Now, how do you stop the spread? The spread. When you do all the crocheting. Let's see what she says. Yeah. So that I think this winter I was sitting probably way too much, and I do feel like everything fits, but I do feel like my body's doing some weird changing. So I got to get off the couch. Get off the couch and do some more. Oh, onion. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I saw somebody on YouTube. The team's going to do the onion. Yeah, the onions are pretty easy. Oh, you were born with yours, so there's no stopping it. Yeah, I never had one. And so that was always like the joke. They were like, where's your butt? You don't have one. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm used to it. Now, my husband did this thing, Tina, with the onions. Those scallions? If you put those in a cup of water and just put one whole one in there, they keep growing. And I didn't know this. So we've been kind of cutting off the scallions, cooking with them. And then they just grow right back. Yep. Let's see. Chain up less stitches. Oh, Jill. That's funny. But really, I mean, like, how do you keep from getting fluffy when you're doing crochet? Because, like, you can't really walk in crochet. I mean, you can, but not really. Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder. Let's see. Okay. So Dawn Ray B said she put a photo of her cross back stitch baby blanket in her community tab. Okay. So check it out. It's easier than it looks. I don't do complicated. I like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Somebody let me see. What's the other cool stitch that I saw? Yeah, that's how okay. Yeah, that's how I'll try. Yeah, try it that way. And they last, you just gotta be careful that you just cover just the roots. Because you know how the stalk it's got the green on the top, then the little white section, and then the hairy roots. Just cover the roots because they can get mushy. So you got to change the water. But he just threw that on the counter, and we've been sort of cutting them off, and they grow right back. And I'm like, what? So that's pretty cool. I don't want to have to keep buying all this stuff. Yep. Yes. And oh, when you can't go outside, you walk in the house. That's what Jill's saying. Yeah, and I do that a little bit too. And I've been doing the stairs. So the other day, I was running the stairs up and down, up and down, and I did kind of get a little bit of a, you know, like I was pretty not winded, but when it sort of got my heart rate up, and I said, okay, I'm going to keep doing that. Oh yeah, so Don Ray, if you want to drop your anybody, if you want to drop your link, just type Kelly Kelli in the description, and then it should drop your link if you want to link up with anybody that you don't have. Let me see here. Put this here. But anyway, I'm going to. Here we go. We'll do this. Put this way at the bottom. See if it'll. There's the ticker. Oh, it's at the top. Okay. There's my ticker. Yep. And Kelli. And that'll drop it. Oh, you shake your tush? Stand up and give the tush a shake. Nice. Yeah. And she's dancing. That is hilarious. Yeah, I like it. So you're mostly homestead, not very much into crochet. But that's okay. A lot of people like to meet up and stuff like that. Because homesteading, yeah, I'd like to see those pictures. Yeah, if you want to do that. I mean, it's up to you. It's good. Yep. But yeah, it's all good. Like I said, we like to make friends here, and like I'm not I have people in all kinds of communities in my atmosphere. Like I have some crochet. I have some karaoke people. I have crochet people. I have a few gardeners. I'm trying to think what other. I don't have. I have some knitters, and not like a ton. It's really interesting. Don't have a whole lot of knitters. I have some knitters, but I don't have a lot. I have probably more crocheters, than most. But yeah. Oh no, you don't have to do the exclamation point. Yeah, just type Kelly and it'll go right through. Yep. And hopefully it should work. Let's see. Is it working? There it is. Yep. All right, there's Don Ray. Don Ray B. Nice. Yep. So for some homesteading, if you guys want to connect. Because like I said, I don't homestead. I probably should. Oh, you don't follow instructions. That's hilarious. Maybe there's the link there. Mm-hmm. Fiber Floozy. I like that name. I got one of those wrist yarn holders that I want to use while walking and listening to books. Good. See, that's what we need. No, I know Dinky Jen's a knitter, but I mean, like, those, I call them like the real knitting channels, the ones that are like hardcore. I went into a live stream with one of them, and I just went, "Ooh, this is a lot going on in here." And I was like, they were so serious. I was like, "Ooh, that's a lot." But they were nice people, but I went, "Oh, they had a lot going on." Yeah. Yep. And Jill's saying hi. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, so that's definitely there's a different crew. I think they're slightly different. Yeah. But not in a bad way, just different. But like I said, I forget they were talking about something and it was so serious. And I remember I went, "Whoa, okay." Because I do knit, but I think because I dabble, and I'm not really I'm not really focused on any one particular thing. That's yeah, that's what Jill's saying. Yeah, they're different. Yeah, yeah. I think the crocheters are a little bit more. They're like more of the party people, I would say. Not that that's it is what it is, But yeah, when I started this whole thing with fiber arts, I started knitting first, and then I sort of graduated into crochet a little bit later because my family was not. They really weren't into knitting or crochet. Like my mom did a little bit of crochet. She did chains and maybe some double crochets, but she never really made anything. She just sort of played around with it. Yeah. I think it was just more for the relaxation, that kind of thing. And then Dawn saying, I think knit is gorgeous. Never could learn. Wish I could. Yeah. I mean, it's a vibe. Right. It's a vibe. Yep. Yeah. Knit is pretty. I think, in my opinion, knit is better for wearables, I think. And crochet is better for blankets because it's so fast. You can power through those blankets. Now, they do have speed knitters. I am not one of them, but there are speed knitters, and I have seen them. If you go on YouTube, they have some of those. They always have these competitions at these yarn or fiber festivals, and they have the speed knitting, and they show how many stitches these people can do in like no time, and it's amazing. But that's not me. I'm kind of in the middle, like with everything else. I'm sort of in the middle. I'm not slow, but I'm not fast. Yep, it's a vibe. And well, yeah, a little bit of that. Like I said, they're very serious, I would say. Yep. Very, very serious. And but I have fun. Like, see, as you see, I'm pretty relaxed, so I'm just kind of doing my thing. But like a lot of people, but I'm serious about what I'm doing, but I'm just, I'm trying to have a little bit of fun. And I guess that's the main message, I guess, of my channel. I always say just enjoy the process. Things don't have to be, I call it the microwave. It's the microwave generation. Everything has to be fast. No, it really doesn't. And when you're creating art, regardless of what it is, you have to expect that it's going to take some time. You might have to tweak some things. You may have to go back and, do your thing. Oh, we got Pam. Be creative. It's good to see you. Welcome in. She's saying, hey, Kelly in chat. And then Shirley say, I knit. I'm doing my crochet right now. Yep. So we got some double-sided people, I call them. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Yep. Everybody's saying hello. Awesome. Yeah, and I kind of do. I jump back and forth. And so, like I said, I started this crazy ruffle hat, and I said I want to finish it today. Like because I think I'm going to be done. I said I'm probably going to make one of these and go, okay, I did it, and then I'm going to move on to the next thing. But these are pretty cool. I see why people like them because this did go pretty fast. Let's see, by Stitch. Okay, and so, okay, Tina's growing her onions and her potatoes. So she said she's got a couple of roots. Yeah, they come fast, right? And you're bi-stitchable. That's what Jill's saying. And then Dinky Jen's saying, hey to Pam. So what are you up to, Pam? I missed your live this week. I was so sleepy that I passed out. She comes on real late. Not late, but like for me, after 9:30, I'm pretty much done. Because I get up early. I get up pretty early. So that's what happens. Yep. But you're doing the half double crochet stitch, which is good. Love it. So I got to get in there and see what you're making. But I do love that sedge stitch. That's my new favorite for sure. Loving that. So, but like I said, I'm always trying to try everything at least once just to say, okay, I've tried that. But I'll have to bring Pikachu out, Death Mage, wherever you are, if you're still here. I'll have to bring it out and show you. But like I said, I started just making stuff, and I have this 50 gallon tote. I just go, okay, done, click, boom, and I never look at it again. But anyway, that my plan is to do more, more of that. So let's see. All right. But I think that's about it. I just wanted to come on for a little bit, get people thinking about crafting and eating well. And I know this is completely different subjects, but just keep an eye on your food, do the best you can, grow as much as you can. We're definitely in a weird food situation. And Pam, since you just came in, there's a big recall on cinnamon. And there are a lot of brands that are been recalled. And it's because there's like lead. So you don't want to ingest lead. But I want to say I was either at Walmart or Aldi or something like that, and or Ollie's, and they had a sign on their door where they talked about this recall, and it dates back to like March 7th of this, March 7th of this month. So just keep an idea, just keep an eye out. If you go to the USDA.gov, there, no, wait a minute, was that FDA? I put the link in the chat. Let me see if I can find it. I'll try to pin it. But I saw this recall just randomly. It was, pinned to some store's door. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I buy cinnamon all the time." But one of them was La Fiesta. So, keep an eye out for the cinnamon. And I want to say is this USDA? Hold on, let me see. Oh, here it is. It is no, this one is FDA.gov. And if you go to FDA.gov, I'm going to put it back in here. Let me copy this again. And let's see. But anyway, check out the cinnamon. There seems like their cinnamon just has been recalled. It's so crazy. Here we go. Share. Copy this link. And I'll put it in here. And then I'll pin it. And anyway, this particular page. Okay, and look up the inverted granny square. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me pin this. Let me see. Oops, I hit the wrong button. See if I can pin the message. There we go. There it is. It's pinned. So anyway, check out the cinnamon recall. There's other recalls in this list, but yeah, it's crazy. And this is one I just, like I said, I found it because I was going to somebody's store and they had it pasted on their window. Like I think it was Walmart and or Ollie's of all places. Yeah, because I guess they sell a lot of spices in there. Yeah. So just something to look up. But I will look up the it's called inverted granny square. Yeah. Oh, we'll see. What did Pam say? Okay. Oh, Fiber Floozy saying she's doing Mediterranean. That's good. Those people live a long time. And then Pam saying, I'm trying to find the motivation to get up and clear out the craft room so I can put together a desk that's supposed to be delivered today. Uh-oh. Good luck. I know. They always have a million pieces. I hate putting stuff together. I'm not good at it. So that's why. And then Dawn saying, so glad to catch you this morning. Work keeps me busy. Don't keep up. Oh, no, you're fine. The fact that you stopped by is awesome. So we appreciate that very much. And then Fiber Floozy's not doing much. Jill, it's rain. And then okay, I think I caught up. Let me go back down. But yeah, check out that recall. Just make sure you don't have any of those products in your in your possession. And if you do, get rid of them. Yep. So there's that. And I just want to make sure that you take a look. And there's other recalls in there, but the main one is the cinnamon and the lead. That's really bad for you, as you know. So not to beat that dead horse, but there it is. Okay. Well, listen, you guys, I appreciate you all stopping in. This is so awesome. I got a few ruffles done. I appreciate you, keeping me busy, and it's always fun, and it's been nice and quiet and peaceful this morning. So I've been enjoying that. And, it's been awesome. And just like to say, thank you all so much. Much love, peace and love. Take care of yourselves. Create something and have fun and enjoy the process. And come back. I'll be back around. I don't know when, but soon. Soon. We'll see you soon. Let me see here. I see Jill just put a comment. Hang on. Lost my comment. Let's see. Oh, later Gators. Jen said later Gators and have a great day. That's what Jill's saying. And Pam saying, bye everybody. Yeah, have a good weekend, and have some fun. Get out of the house. Get off of YouTube. It's fun. But get off of YouTube and do some stuff. Yes. All right. Oh, thank you, Tina. You're awesome. And goodbye, everybody. And thank you and much love. So we'll see you soon, and take care. Bye.